Hey guys, what's up? It is April Schluter of the Cheerful Mind, and it is the week of October 3rd, 2016, and here is your tip of the week. This week I'm going to try to keep it short because I've got a lot of stuff going on right now. This week I wanted to talk about overwhelm because one of my friends had asked me, how do you overcome overwhelm? And this week was perfect to answer that question because I have been running around like crazy trying to get ready for this trip that I'm going for a mastermind retreat and vacation with my family starting on Tuesday. So just wanted to kind of share some thoughts on overwhelm with you while I am just recovering over this craziness. And so the first thing for me, there are certain identifying tells that let me know that I'm overwhelmed. And this has been more recently in the past year since I've been trying to manage my stress a little bit better. But I get this really, really bad tension in my back, in my lower back, and I have trouble breathing. So that's when I know that I'm a little bit stressed out and overwhelmed. So I would, encourage you to kind of notice what's happening in your body when you're overwhelmed because, or when you're feeling stressed, because it might give you a better sense of getting that awareness that you need to kind of shift courses. The second thing that I wanted to share about stress is that it's never going to ever be completely inexistent. Stress comes and goes, and it's always going to be there. And what's really, really important is not trying to get rid of it, but how to manage it better. So, again, just kind of being aware of what happens to you as you're feeling stressed and overwhelmed is a good way to catch yourself in that mode of feeling overwhelmed. The third thing I wanted to mention is that as I've been kind of growing and learning and being able to manage my overwhelm, there's been this go-to action that I always take when I'm really overwhelmed. And this will be different for everybody, but I just wanted to share with you what I do when I get overwhelmed. So I usually take a break from whatever it is that I'm doing, and I pull out my planner and I start to jot down what I have going on and literally or reorganize myself and basically put together a plan. And usually it's in this form of reverse planning. I talk about doing reverse planning a lot. And if you haven't signed up for my webinar yet, I do talk about that a little bit more in my webinar and how reverse planning can be really, really helpful. But basically, this week when I got really, really overwhelmed, I stopped everything that I was doing. I had all of these deadlines and things that I had to do. And I took out my planner and I basically started from, I think, October 15th and went backwards and made sure that I had a list of everything that I needed to do. Because I think most of the time for me, overwhelm comes when I feel like I have a lot on my plate and I get stuck trying to figure out what I'm going to do first. So for me, planning and trying to organize my schedule actually calms me down. And so that's my go-to thing. So I'm really curious to know what your go-to thing is when you're overwhelmed. It's different for everybody. Maybe it is that plan, but ask yourself, what is causing me this stress and what's the most pressing thing that's going on in my life right now, and use that and actually take action on that one thing and try to get rid of that overwhelm, because maybe that might be the solution for you. And this has been something that I've come to know about myself over years and years and years of not really knowing how to deal with overwhelm. So just kind of keep that in mind as you're searching for how to clear overwhelm for yourself. But anyways, that was just a quick tip of the week. I have to head back upstairs and put my kids to bed because it's Sunday night right now. But I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. I'll be in California. So if any of you out there have are in California and have time to say hello, then, send me a message and let me know that you're around. I'll be actually in Carlsbad for the bulk of the week, but we'll be driving back and forth between San Diego and might make a trip up to LA. So have a wonderful, wonderful week, and hopefully I will be less overwhelmed next week and I'll share a more fun tip, hopefully. All right, have a great week. See you guys later. Bye.